What is going on, everybody? My name is Christian Robert, and on this channel we talk stocks, personal finance, and wealth building. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, but let's jump right into this. Now, this is my dividend income for the month of January, and this is my favorite video to film. Last month was my first time doing this, and I was so excited to do this next one. So, if you don't know, my primary focus on investing is dividend investing, buying dividend stocks, never selling really. I try to buy stocks that I see a future in 10, 20, 30 years. When I buy a stock, I'm not only thinking about myself, I'm thinking about if something unexpectedly were to happen to me, my children and my fiance would naturally inherit these stocks, and I would hope that these stocks will keep providing income for them. So that's where my mindset is when I buy stocks. Now, I do buy a few occasional stocks that I only plan on owning for 3 to 5 years, but 90% of the time, these are stocks that I believe will be around for a long, long time. Now, I received a comment last time asking if I can get a bit more into the dividend reinvestment side of things, so I will do that for you. As you can see, there were not very many stocks being paid out this month, but to start the month off, I received a dividend from SPHD for $10.54. This is my high dividend, low volatility ETF. It pays out monthly, so I like the cash flow. It does have a high expense ratio, which we can talk about in another video, but I don't mind that. So with the $10.54, that bought me 0.27 shares at a cost of $37.94. I now own a total of 72.18 shares. Next, I have Gain, which is Gladstone Corporation, $16.09. This is one of my monthly paying REITs. With that, I bought 1.7 share at $9.44. Bringing my total shares to 239.73. It'll be pretty cool to hit 250. I don't think I've ever owned 250 shares of a stock. And then I might even consider, once I grow this enough, I might consider stopping or putting a hold on the drip just to bump up my incoming money. I'm not quite sure yet. It's a new idea that's formulating in my head. But anyways, HBAN, which is Huntington Banks, $3.50. With that, I bought 0.28 shares at a cost of $12.18, bringing me to 25.28 shares. This is a newer position. Next, we have one of my favorite stocks, which is KMB, which is Kimberly Clark, $30.23. Buying me 0.27 shares at a cost of $111.63, bringing me to a total of 30.49 shares. This is a stock that I'd really like to get above $50 in dividends a quarter. It's not at the top of my priority list, but currently this is one of my top 5 holdings, and I plan on keeping it that way. Next, we have PEP, which is PepsiCo, $4.72. This is definitely a stock that I plan on making more of a top holding. I own both Pepsi and Coca-Cola. I think Pepsi is a better overall company simply because I like the products that they own outside of the pop industry, but that only bought me 0.04 share at a cost of $110.02, bringing me to a total of 7.12 shares. Definitely need more of that. Next, we have DIS, which is Disney, $31.02. Now, this is not quarterly. This is semi-annually, which means twice a year. It pays out in January and June, I believe. But that bought me 0.27 shares at a cost of $112.47. A total of 35.52 shares. I've said in a previous video, I really want to bump this up in this year, because I believe once their streaming service Disney Plus comes out, I believe that I will not have an opportunity to buy, because I feel that this stock will really accelerate in price, and I'm not going to buy at elevated prices. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Next, we have MO, which is Altria Group. They make cigarettes like Marlboro Reds. This is considered a sin stock. I don't smoke. I don't condone smoking cigarettes. If you don't feel comfortable owning a cigarette company, I completely understand. Don't buy it. I don't have a problem owning it. $24.60. That bought me 0.5 shares at a cost of $48.91, totaling me to 31.25 shares. This stock has really been beaten up lately. It would have been nice to add it. I believe the starting yield got close to 6%, so that's insane. But I haven't been adding to any of my positions right now. You'll understand shortly why in another video. But DIY, $2.50. I no longer hold this stock. I must have sold it after the ex-dividend date, so you won't see this anymore. Next, we have APLE, which is Apple Hospitality, $15.24. I really enjoy this stock. It's another monthly paying REIT. I'd like to get this above $20 by the end of the year if possible. It'll really depend on a lot of different situations, but that bought me 0.97 shares at a cost of $15.66, bringing me to a total of 153.36 shares. Next is my all-time favorite, Realty Corporation, $25.05. Now, my friends know that I've been trying to hit that $25 threshold for a long time. I've been stuck in the $24 range for many months now, so I'm very happy. Not only that, but they increased the dividend again, because this is quote unquote the monthly dividend stock. They're always increasing that dividend very consistently, so I'm really enjoying this. That bought me 0.38 shares at $64.61, bringing me to a total of 113.72 shares. Now, this is definitely a stock I would be adding to, but I just do not feel comfortable adding at these prices. Now, I know that might sound redundant, because I shouldn't care what the price is because I'm only in it for the dividend, but I was buying this stock in the high 40s and low 50s, so it just doesn't sit well for me to be buying at $65, $66 a share. I'd rather be patient, hope for some short-term turbulence or whatever you want to call it, but that's just me. I still think it's a great stock regardless of price. But that brings me to a total of $163.49 for the month. Now, that sounds like a huge decrease from last month, if you remember, when I brought in $326.17. But December is the big month where a lot of companies pay out. January, not so much, but it doesn't matter because we're growing month over month, year over year. Next January, best believe this number is going to be a heck of a lot higher. So that's all that matters to me, is the gradual process, the gradual growth. Now, my Robinhood account, this is not a dividend portfolio. This is actually the opposite. This is a growth portfolio. Most of these stocks, I don't receive dividends, but someone asked me about dividends I received through Robinhood, so I just wanted to quickly go over this. 14 cents from Global X Super Dividend, 40 cents from Orchard Island Capital, 1 cent from Pacific Coast Oil Trust, 29 cents from Dollar General, 12 cents from E-Trax Monthly Pay, 24 cents from GE, which I no longer own, and 50 cents from Gladstone Commercial, which brings me to $1.70 for the month. Now, with this with this portfolio, it is growth centered, but as I grow the portfolio to a much more comfortable size, I will be adding dividend stocks to this because that is what I'm most comfortable with. And once I grow this account enough, I won't necessarily back off of growth stocks, but I will start incorporating dividend stocks so that I can receive some cash flow through this account as well. So that is one thing to keep in mind. But other than that, that's all I have for you this month. Still looking like we're going to be around that $2,200 by the end of the year in dividends, unless something drastic happens. Changes I want to make to my account, nothing as of now. There are a few stocks that have been on my watch list for a while that I would really like to add this year. I really would like either Southern Company or Duke Energy. Those are one of the two stocks I'd really like to incorporate into this portfolio. I think it would fit well. I'd really like to add to Disney soon. If O drops in price, I'd like to add to that, but nothing significant is going to be happening anytime soon. You will notice a big difference by next month with this portfolio, so stay tuned for that. But if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.